Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement and motivational because today is a booster. Today is to help somebody. On today, I want to help boost somebody's internal self motivation. I did this a couple of weeks ago, but now I'm gonna come from a different angle. I need to help somebody, and so I don't know who this is for, but somebody is got a little bit of jitters, little scared, little ooh, just like I told you that I'm in. Now that I'm in this place in my life where I'm where he wants me to be, but it's like I'm being told not to move. I'm not doing nothing. Like I told you, what did I tell you the other weeks? I felt just like Tamla Man. I never ever been in this place. Been a lot of places, seen a lot of faces, but I never been in this place. Time and time again, never thought I'd win, but I never been in this place. Well, that's my testimony. I don't worry. I'm here to motivate somebody that feels the jitters. Because guess what? Because I ain't never been in this place, I'm on the same boat with you. It may not seem like it. As I had a patient this week tell me, well, you don't know what it's like. You getting paid to say you know what it feel like. No, you don't. Well, by the time I got off the phone with her, she was saying, you know what, thank you. I said, look, that's what I'm here for. Honey, it ain't just the degrees that make me Dr. Charity. It ain't just the certification nor the resume and the expertise. Here's what makes me Dr. Charity, and y'all know this, but I'm gonna tell somebody that may be looking at like, how this girl getting it like this? What makes you so special? Here it go. It's where my passion is at. This is the gift. The gift, it looks good on me. Yeah, it looks good on you, as Donna Lawrence said. You wear it well. You wear it well. God has graced you, and you wear it well. That's all. This is where my passion is at. This is what He gave to me. And therefore, it's no use to keeping it to myself. Not all of this. When you've been blessed, as Patti LaBelle said years ago, pass it on, pass it on. So share with somebody else that may not have and may not know, so they can succeed. And as I told you last week, succeed and enjoy. And what but is your purpose, which has your promise. But I'm gonna go and talk. I'm gonna go into this. Because I'm gonna just go and say it. You see it? You see what I see? You see what I see? Just look at it. You see the beam? You see the gleam? You see the glow? Don't you know? The natural sun and its blessings are flowing. That's the natural sun. God allowing the natural sun to shine in, and boy, is it a hot one out there too. Woo, woo, woo. I mean, woo, it's hot. Woo, yeah. Them Southern style hot like Nelly used to have it back in the days when I was growing up. You know, back when the days when we used to jam the Nelly, that Atlanta, Georgia music. You know, the country grammar and the if you want to come and take a ride with me, where they at, where they at, where they at, where they that's hey, must be the money. That's what it feel like outside. Who is hot out there? Southern style hot. It's getting hot in here. But I'm going to leave that alone. We ain't going to bring Nelly into this. That's just for those who are a little bit less religious. Y'all know where I'm coming from. But on top of that, you see the beam and the gleam and the glow, then you also know that the favor of God is also, the spiritual sun is shining as well. And He's shining to and through and want to do it to you. But the question today is, what are you going to do? That's his favor that's trying to come in. Then you already got the blessing. That's the natural sun. That's natural because guess what? You're breathing. That's a blessing. You're able to move. Activities of your limb is a blessing. You're able to see. That's a blessing. Hear. That's a blessing. You are already blessed. Everybody feels a blessing because he reigns upon the just as well as the unjust. A dog is blessed. A gopher is blessed. A bee is blessed. A bird is blessed. A snake is blessed. So everybody, including the most wicked of the animals, got a blessing. But there's something extra that you can have beginning on today. And that's the favor of God. That spiritual sun that wants to shine to you and through you. But what you gonna do? Because the favor is heavy. He want to give it to you. The favor is heavy. It's right there waiting on you. What you gonna do about it? Sound like somebody out there might have them jitters that I'm gonna talk about today. Well, you know what? With that being said, let me just dive right into it. I'm gonna go right into it right now. Let me dive right into it. So with that being said, let's just go right into it. So, anybody that's tuning in today, I just want to ask you. Anybody that's tuning in today feel like I am confused or I don't have enough? I am confused. Let's start with this one. Do you feel like you're confused where you're at? And confused, I'm gonna ask this. It's like the similar question that I've asked before, but I'm gonna take this from a different angle. So does anybody today feel like I'm just scared? Anybody feel? I'm not gonna even ask the confusion. I'm gonna ask somebody. Anybody feel today that they just scared to do it? Feel like they just ain't ready. I just feel like I want it, but then again, I'm questioning, I'm second guessing myself. Like, am I really ready for this? Maybe I don't know. I really want it because deep down inside, I just feel like this is meant for me. But then again, what I just, anybody feel like that? Anybody there? Anybody feel like that? Okay. Let me ask this from another angle. Is anybody tuning in today feel like they ain't got enough motivation to do like I did before, like I told you before, and just step out on faith and just do it? Anybody today feel like they lack that self-motivation to take that first leap of faith? Anybody feel like that they just having trouble making that first step? Anybody tuning in today feel like that? Okay, because you who I'm talking to. Come here. Lend me your ear. Come here. I got something for you. Oh, I got something for you. Look, today, if I had to call this weekly encouragement and give it this motivational booster a title, it would simply be walk into it. You are ready. Let that resonate, and I'm going to tell you again. Walk into it. You are ready for it. Somebody is listening in and saying, okay, Dr. Charity, okay, I'm confused. Walk into it. So how do I walk into it? I'm glad you asked. That's what you're tuning in for. I'm about to tell you how to do it. Okay, somebody else is saying, well, Dr. Charity, how you walking into something if you don't even, like, I just don't feel like I just don't know. I don't want to go through the same, downfall that I went previously. So I'm just like, I just don't know. I'm glad you asked. That happens to everybody. But I'm about to give you a motivational booster today to jumpstart your engine. I'm going to get you revving so you're going to be so curious to know what's on the other side of this door. Because guess what I'm going to tell you? Here's the side fact. Here's a fun fact for everybody tuning in. I don't know who this is for, but somebody going to take this to heart. When you walk into it, there's no regrets on the other side. You ain't got nothing to regret about on the other side if you just take the first walk, the first leap of faith and walk. The first leap of faith and walk into it on today. Come here. Let me your ear. Come on. So, this week, I was meditating and it's been good. I mean, it feels good. Boy, this week the meditation was off the chain. But this week, Was moved by the Bible study that I tuned it in with Pastor Jamal Bryant. Oh my goodness. I love what he said. He talked about the fact how the enemy don't want you to see your progress. Because when you see progress, usually when we don't see nothing happen, even if God promised it to us, we or even if we know that something gonna come out, we usually stagnant. We usually stay there and give every excuse of why it won't never come to pass. And we don't move. It is when we start to actually put one foot in front of the other and start actually treading, and we look and see an actual trail, that we start feeling ourselves. Uh-oh, I did do something. Dang, and I did this. Oh man, okay, I can do a little bit more. Hold on for a minute. I think I got a little bit more left in me. Haven't we all felt like that? Somebody tuning in today? Anybody felt like that? Where it's like once you actually moved and you look back and saw what you did, you actually felt a little proud. You actually felt like, oh my God, I actually think I can do this. You felt like Nas said, like Nas had his daughter saying, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard in it, I'll be where I want to be. I know I can. That's just for those who are just less religious. Y'all know where I'm coming from. But you feel like that, haven't you? Haven't we all felt like that? I know I have. So I'm telling, when I was meditating, Pastor Jamal Bryant said, when you see the progress that you make, then you start beginning to get motivated to finish what you started. And didn't I already tell you? Didn't I tell somebody this year, a couple of months ago, to finish what you started? That ain't nothing but some confirmation 2 months later from what I already told you. Hello, somebody. Come on. Somebody that's been tuning in see that this is just all nothing but confirmation, which confirmation ain't nothing but confirming that it's yours if you just do what you need to do. So that's what I'm telling. That's what I'm motivating and boosting somebody today about. Look, you ain't waiting on it. It's waiting on you. You just got to do what you need to do. Let me bring it. Let me continue on. So Pastor Jamal Bryant said, we got a habit, because that's where the enemy comes in to distract you from even trying to get to it. Because the enemy don't want you seeing the progress. He knows when you get the progress, then you're going to want to finish what you started. Well, on top of that, we as human beings love to wait till we feel like we are ready. And Pastor Jamal Bryant dropped a good old gold nugget. He said, honestly, to be honest, you got to do what you need to do, even if you don't feel ready. Because here's the fun fact. You are never going to feel ready. Boy, when I heard that, I could have leaped out from my meditation spot. Boy, I was feeling it all in my shanana. I said, you know what? That goes along with what was said on the track when Wale was talking about matrimony with Usher. What did the man say up there? That engagement was. It's like the first hole of the roller coaster. It's that chunker. This heavy metal, this big, loud sounding metal. And when you hear this, just like, this thing goes very, very high. And then when you get to the top, the wedding's at the top, then you go down and then you're just screaming. And like the man said, like Wale said before the song started, you never feel like you're ready for marriage. But the thing that Wale was trying to say is, never feel like it's ready because it's like a roller coaster. But at the end of the day, if I want the woman and I love the woman, I got to make plans. I'm going to be making plans for her because that's what I love. That's what I want, regardless if I feel ready or not. And that's what I'm encouraging somebody on today. Ready or not, opportunity is here. Take the leap of faith. Take the move. Walk into it. Go through this week and walk into it. I'm telling somebody, walk into it. Because if you don't walk into it, that's where you miss out. You got to walk into it. Walk into it. And know that this is your time to shine. This ain't nobody else's. This is your time. Walk into it. Walk into it. Because there's no regrets on the other side. I told y'all that, like me, I'm in a stagnant place. I'm really in a place, but the Spirit already told me you're in the best place for me to do what I need to do. I don't need you to move no more. All I'm waiting to do is waiting for the right time to open this door. The doors, as my Pastor Mike Jr. said, is about to swing open. Not a door, the doors. That bundle is, and it's gonna be big. Mine's is gonna be big, but there's no regret on the other side. Walk into it. I told you weeks ago, just do it. But now I'm telling somebody today to walk into it. Well, what's the difference, Dr. Cherry? This difference is you ain't got to do nothing but walk. He's going to swing the door open, but you need to stop looking at what's on the other side and peeking around saying and observing like, so what happens if I go over there? But if I go over there, then what if I get hurt? But see, that might not be right. See, I went through this previously. That's what I'm trying to tell somebody today. Don't do. No. He's in this now. When God is in it, there is no limit and there's no regret. You did it the way he wanted you to do, as I told you last week. You ain't got nothing to regret. You got something to look forward to, and it's going to be big. Mine's is going to be big because I said I'm right at the door, and I see the door cracking open. So I do like they tell the men out there. When a man feels that burning for that and the yearning and desire for that woman, you don't sit there and go date the woman. Look, you decide to adjust your life and commit to your wife. And then you do that. Okay? You decide to be the groom, swallow the pride, and go get your bride. That's what you do. You ain't got no time to waste. You ain't got to double think this. You already know. You feel it. The man feels it on the inside. Just do it. Just walk into it. All you got to do is put on your, do a Justin Timberlake number. I got on my suit and tie, and go do it. Go do it. You just do it. Just do it. So I'm going to go. I just wanted to give a little insight because this is short and simple. This is just a booster today. But I want to tell somebody, walk into it. Walk into it. And there's no regrets on the other side. You are ready, regardless if you feel, because it's not about how you feel. It's how bad do you want it. I'm not going to ask you, how do you feel about it? I'm going to ask you, do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you'll do like a real man when he meets that diamond. Doesn't waste no time finding that ring, setting up the venue to go and pop the question. Because, honey, he don't want to lose that diamond. You lose that diamond, you might not be able to live with yourself. And no man wants to sit around looking like no Jackson 5. I sit around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving you. Nobody want to live like that. I give this little testimony. I told somebody very special to me. I was very proud of him. He did something I ain't never seen a man do in my life. Not no young black man. And I've seen men from the ages of teenagers all the way up to over 50-something years old. And it's the first time I've seen a man go back, make a decision, really did made a decision that, I'm gonna be honest, if I wasn't involved, I would have said it was a nice decision. It was a common decision. But it's the first time I seen a man come back and say, you know what? I didn't feel right. I thought it was right. It seemed right. I mean, for a while it actually felt right. But I'm sorry. Something happened. And I won't able to live with myself. I'm sorry. Can you please? I'll do whatever I need to do. Please, just give me one more chance. Look. Whatever I need to do. If I'm not there now, look. I will work on it. I heard Dwayne Wayne up in there at the wedding. Baby, please. I love that lady. I love her. I'm sorry, Byron. I love her. I told him, I said, I'm proud of you. You the first man that actually comes back and says that wasn't right. I thought it was right. It felt right too. But in the end, that wasn't right because I didn't feel right. And then I found out what it was. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to put a Band-Aid on this. I'm going to tell you what it was. It was you. That takes a man. So I told him myself, I'm proud of you. Because that right there doesn't usually happen. Most men don't usually be like that. Most men don't used to do that. But then that lets you know that that's a real man. That takes a real man. I ain't even seen that besides in my daddy. But that's just a minute testimony of what happens when you just walk into it. There's no regrets. When you see the signs and the wonders and the confirmation from God on high, that's it. You ain't got to do nothing else. So I'm telling somebody, I'm just using it as a little testimony. Something is coming up soon. That's all. But I'm going to let God reveal. I can't reveal it myself. I don't know what's happening. I'm like Ariel right now. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watching, you'll see. Soon I will be. I'm about to be part of that world, but let God reveal. I don't know what's going on. I'm serious. I'm in a smoke screen in a fog. But I said all that to say this. Walk into it this week. Walk into it because there's no regrets on the other side. This opportunity is yours and you don't have to feel ready. Just know today that you're encouraged and motivated, boosting that you know it's ready. You know you're ready. Just walk into it right now. Well, that is all that I have for you on today, but I want you to tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. Please subscribe to Lady Superwoman on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements and motivationals. And remember right now to walk into it. You're not waiting on it. It's ready for you, but you've got to swallow the jitters and your pride and go through the door. The door awaits, and what's on the other side of what is on this door is no regrets. You are going to see and experience joy and miracles and wonders and happiness that you've never seen, but you just got to walk into it beginning on today. I love you. Tune in, and I got some more for you next week. I love you. Bye-bye.